Alright, so I know there's probably not going to be nobody on because I don't usually come on at this time. Let me get that little fluffed up. So I'm just going to do a reading based off of what's going on currently in the world right now, just how we see it. So this could be for all signs. Whatever signs come out, I'll mention it. But I just wanted to do that after my experience today because I'm like, this can't just be isolated. Like, I just feel like all this ugly stuff is going on. So, hey, Vibrant. So, like I said, it's going to be for all signs. I'm not going to do individually, but just whatever comes out, that means that it's going to be something that you may actually feel deeper. So, we're going to use a lot of oracles today and some tarot cards. We're going to see. Because I just don't feel right. I feel like there's some ugly people, their energy is off, and I just don't want to deal with it. Let's see. I hope you guys are doing well. I have like a little flashback of the old me, because the old me would have followed people in the car with the but nowadays, you know, people are crazy, especially being in Texas. You already know people got guns and all types of stuff. Hey, Hazy. So let's go ahead and start, because your girl was trying to exercise before I took my shower, and I was like, I'm just going to do a reading because I've been talking to a few people and they're also feeling this type of negative energy around. And people don't realize, like, inflation's real, and I feel like that's the source of a lot of it. People are burnt out with all types of stuff, you know, inflation of all their food. Like, I literally went grocery shopping yesterday and spent like $100 on like basic stuff. Like, it's just, it's wild. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Balance yourself, direction, growth, and life stages. So this fell out. I kind of feel like this is just a reminder for everybody that is high vibrating, who has a high vibrational spirit, that you need to ground yourself and balance yourself. There are going to be good and bad days, nice and mean. Like, it's kind of like you have to know when to use it type of thing. Like, a lot of you have all of that built into one. And don't forget your goal. So basically, when people try to knock you off a pedestal of some kind, or you allow them, let me just say that, you have to stay on course. This is what that's saying. Don't let it deter you from your path. This also reminds me, Vibrant, I think he sent me a thing about this. What was it about, though? Something about protection. Like protecting yourself from spirits. Yeah. So basically, like, it was a video I watched from Vibrant. I think she sent it to me. About the guy that was showing everybody how to, like, manifest or use their energy or something. I really can't remember too much, but this kind of reminded me of that. So I kind of feel like a lot of you need to find ways to protect your spirit, your energy from negativity, because it's lurking. Like, we're at a stage right now, it's literally spiritual warfare, and people are snapping just like that. So, yeah, Yosef. Yeah. So that fell out. I think that's just a reminder for everyone at this time. And even for me, like, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, protect myself, because everyone knows the environment that I'm in. I literally got cameras in my apartment because something just told me to do that. So I purchased them on Amazon, and they're perfect quality, by the way. But, let's see. Dang, hold on, y'all. And lately, I haven't been getting out of pocket normally. But it just was too much today. Excuse me. Okay, let me. Okay, let's see what else. What else is something that we need to be aware of at this time? And the balance yourself too is all signs. That's what I see with that, all signs. And then as soon as I said that, we have noticed the signs came out. So this is air and earth. So that could be the signs that need to hear this message. It says, notice the signs, investigate symbols and nature spirits. So this is basically, if you get any of your intuition, like knocking, like saying, hey, look at this, or something just keeps reoccurring, really look into that because there's a message behind it. It's up to you to notice the signs, though. It could even be the wind blowing. Like, I remember one time there was rain, and it was raining around me, but not on me. And it was so weird, but it's kind of like stuff like that. Like, what does that mean? So whatever these signs are for you, that's what you need to take from it. Don't listen to other people. Basically make your own conclusion based on information you receive. So even with me saying this, you have to do your own research. You have to figure out what works for you, because these are general messages. It's not going to be everybody's situation. But definitely balance yourself and notice the signs. A lot of you are becoming privy to the fact that things are not the way that they used to be. And we all know that life changed after CVID. Some of us already knew that was going to happen, though. I know I did. I need to practice that vibrant. We also have courage, so strength, fearlessness, and warrior. So this is basically giving me ancestor vibes that a lot of you are going through challenging times. No matter who you are, there's something that you consider to be a challenge. So whatever someone else's challenge is doesn't mean it has to be yours. But I'm feeling like you guys are needing to gear up or ramp up for protection, by protecting yourself. All this red is also giving me root chakra vibes. Also I think it's the physiological needs, your bare necessities. So this is kind of like you guys are ramping up on protecting what you have. Not allowing things that you're seeing or experiencing to bring you down. A lot of you are strong. You have ancestors that are strong, that are trying to push you through, warriors in your past. So they're just trying to let you know that, hey, we're here. And they could be actually giving you the signs. That could be what you're getting right now. They could also be protecting you from a lot of stuff that normally would cause some issues, I would say. Let me see. I know I got my stuff over there. What else do we need to know? It says begin writing now. So create, express, and inspire. So a lot of you are journaling. This could even be any type of creative outlet. So poetry, writing music. There's something that you need to say that you need to get out. It can even be writing a book. So some of you could be thinking about writing a life story. A book about your life story, maybe changing it. But it's about, based off of your life. And that might actually help someone. But there's definitely about you getting something out on paper. Using a pen, paper, something creative, letting your emotions and your feelings out and expressing yourself in a, I was going to say happier way, a positive way. There's more for you guys to do. And I kind of feel like a lot of you could be getting signs that are leading to what your life purpose is. So if you're feeling stuck, look around you, notice what you're seeing. And also have courage to go after that and chase your dreams. So this could be some of you that are burnt out with something and you just want it. You want something new. Is that scribing? What is that called when you just get a pen and a paper and you just start writing? I forgot what that's called. Somebody let me know. Definitely journaling though. I know that helped me as a teen. Even if it's just a few minutes. Let me get 2 more. We have earth magic, so nature, rituals, and charms. So there's a lot about nature. And again, charms is something dealing with like trying to protect yourself. You guys could be getting crystals, stones, and you might be finding these things out in nature. So you might find stuff in areas that you never thought you would, like crystals, if you're going hiking. There's a lot about nature. So there's something about outside here. And of course, earth energy. There's something about, and I think, I don't know, this reminds me of something dealing with Halloween. So maybe getting out and exploring, or there's some type of energy coming in Halloween. We also got laugh and have fun. So smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. So again, we have that red coming out, and also the fact that it's talking about having fun and staying positive. So I really feel, and these I think are monks. I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody, but what I get from this is the peace, your inner peace. This is about you balancing and being grounded. There's a lot about being grounded here and being at peace, even if war and anguish is around you. And I have to be cautious what I say, because I got a warning on my channel over something I posted like, what, a month ago? So I got to tread lightly, y'all, or else they're going to cut me off. I thought that was funny. I was like, dang. Hey, Portia. At the bottom, we have respect your physical body. So detox, rejuvenate, and relax. So again, not relaxing brings a lot of stress into your body, and stress can cause you to have ailments and illnesses. Some of you also just need to take a break. This could also be going into winter time or colder months, which we are starting to see that, which thank you, Jesus. But definitely this is about you guys like hibernating. It's kind of like starting over. You get to start over. And respecting your physical body means also not putting yourself in danger, not putting too much work and stress on yourself. And this is to a lot of people in the workplaces. You're even seeing a lot of people striking, you know, because they're not getting paid enough, or all of that. And it's in industries that we need, like especially the car industry. I think I don't know if it's active right now, but I know transportation, like the air, planes, they've done it before. And I just said, if everybody just walks out of work, what they gonna do? We do have upskill, so work, career, and crossroads. So as we talk about work, I really feel like a lot of you feel that you're needed elsewhere and you need to learn something. So some of you could be training for something new. You could be going to school, learning a new skill, changing your whole career path. That's kind of what I'm seeing here with this card. So let's see what the warnings are. Y'all know these cards, I'll never use these, but for some reason I feel like we need to see what's going on. But if you're just joining for signs that I see here, I see heavy earth. All signs are present, so air, water, earth, and fire are here, but what I see a lot of is air and earth and a little bit of water. So if you have any of those signs, this is a message that you might resonate with. Okay. What is something that everybody watching at this time or later needs to know? What are some warnings coming? So first card, we have pinky promise. So a promise has been made. So this could be people, this one doesn't seem so negative, but we're going to get more cards to kind of see the full picture. But this could just be that people are promising something, or, oh yeah, this is going to be something we're going to do, and, you know, trying to give you hope. But just always remember that you can't see the other person's hand. So they could definitely be saying, oh, this is what I'm going to do, and they're going to do something completely different. So be mindful of that. It's kind of like topsy-turvy type of situation. And we'll pull some tarot on that one. What else is... Oop. Okay. So we have memories. So reviewing the past. You may be reviewing the past at this time. A past situation may be coming back to the surface for you to deal with at this time. So again, something that you may have thought was gone is going to be coming back. And you see this disc, we don't even use disc anymore. So this is something that could have been a choice that was made like a long time ago, but definitely something from your past could be coming back. And it says notice the signs, so it could be something that you're receiving information about and you're not sure why are you getting this information. So it could be a promise from the past, something that somebody said they would do and they ended up not doing it, or it's going to resurface and you're going to have to relive something. We also have earth sign. So an earth sign may be involved. So we have confirmation with earth sign for real. So of course, you know, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, any of those signs. What else? What other warnings? I'm probably going to change it. Instead of it saying all signs, I'm going to put the signs that are coming out. We do have musicians, so the situation could involve a musician. So again, I said something about somebody writing music. This could even have something to do with the industry. Maybe something's coming out about somebody. Could be an earth sign. We could find out during the next earth sign season, which is Capricorn. You could be getting messages in music. Again, like I said earlier, somebody could be writing music for somebody or themselves. Someone also wanting attention is what I'm getting with that too. So the musician with the microphone is someone trying to get your attention. It could be somebody writing you something, a text message, an email. What other warning? We have wealth. You may be coming into a lot of money. You may also be encountering someone who is very wealthy. Okay, so some of y'all earth signs might be, or it could be y'all, because, you know, earth sign is considered the pinnacles, you know, the money, all about the money. You guys could be meeting a celebrity or someone that has a lot of money could be coming into your life. That's not far-fetched. I was going to say it's far-fetched, but it's not. So these warnings really aren't bad. It doesn't look bad. I'm also getting blackmail here too. So there could be an earth sign involved in some type of blackmail. It could be an artist. There could be a lot of money at stake. We have emotions, so we also have water here. You may be experiencing a lot of emotions. Depending on surrounding cards will give you the context of these emotions. So this could be a blessing coming in. We do have laugh and have fun, smile, positive energy, and joyfulness, and emotion. So this could be happy tears. Maybe a lot of you have been saved from something that could have been worse. Maybe you're going to come into some money. Maybe some things are going to change in your life. Maybe if you've been trying to get your stuff out there, products, music, writing, something that you've been passionate about, it's going to get noticed. And I feel like a lot of you are going to start crying, but in a positive thing. It's not like a negative emotion. I'm not feeling that. I also see here, maybe you made a promise to yourself, or someone could have promised you something in the past, like, oh, if I get here, I'm going to bring you on, or something like that. But definitely I'm getting a lot of energy of, there's fire here too, but definitely earth energy is coming out strongly. At the bottom, we have surveillance. So someone could be keeping a very close eye on you. There may be a situation in your life that needs reviewing. So that could be what the signs are for, is trying to keep you on the right path along with this balance card. I want to say those two cards came out a couple of readings ago. So that is something that's major. You guys have to monitor your life. So this could even be monitoring how you react. I'm going to take that for myself. But monitoring how you react and noticing that something is watching you, or people are watching you. It could be your children. It could be your workplace. If this is a workplace situation, they're watching you because maybe you brought some attention to something. And so they're going to like watch you closely, basically. That's what I'm getting with that. We also have a clown. So this person is very silly by nature. This person also might be wearing a disguise. This is someone who changes their personality around different people. I'm getting air sign with this. So I'm getting air. earth, and fire. Air signs are known for that, specifically Gemini, known for not being their true authentic self and changing who they are to meet whatever they're with or who they're around. That's just from experience. I'm not attacking. I'm just saying that's from experience of me knowing a couple of Geminis that do that, but definitely air sign in general. So Gemini, I see it in Aquarius as well. I haven't really seen that much in Libra though. I kind of get along with Libras. I don't know why, but I kind of do. But yeah, definitely somebody is not being their true self. And they could be hiding something as well. Someone could be telling you, oh no, I promise that's not true, and you're going to find something out. Some secrets can come forward. Maybe someone's going to try to extort somebody for money, or they're going to take someone's money. Something about money. Somebody can be getting money. But let's see what else is going on. Let's see. Let me pull. Look, I already got a headache that quick, y'all. I've only dealt with Aquarius women. And when I tell you, if they don't want to be bothered with you, they're not. We have something shady and the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody's secret is going to get exposed, but it's something that you already knew. Let's see, what is this going on? Why is balance and pinky promise here? What's that got to do? All right, so we have Page of Wands in reverse. So this is about blockages. This could also signify something that has already been made aware of. You've been made aware of. It could also be something you're not working on. So maybe this promise that you had to yourself or gave to yourself or someone else, you have to actually grow past it. So some of you say, hey, I'm not going to be doing this no more. I'm going to cut it off. It's basically saying that you have to stay on track because there is a lot of energy trying to get you off the track of positivity. And you have gone through different stages in your life and you don't want to have to go backwards. So that could also be why this memories is here, because some of you could be headed towards the past, something from your past or an old way of doing things that you thought you healed from. Why is memories? And notice the signs here. Oops, we got two. Okay, so we have Lovers. I said Gemini. And then we also have Queen of Wands. Fire sign. So we have air and fire. So this could be a past person that you were involved in a relationship with that could be coming back your way because they see you as somebody that is commanding attention. Because I always think of the Queen of Wands as a beautiful person. It could be nasty person, but that's only in the reverse is how I see it. In the upright, I see the Queen of Wands as somebody that's mesmerizing, and that somebody just wants to be near or around. So this could be, you know, the noticing the signs in dreams. It can be their birthday, their phone numbers, things like that. And you need to investigate as far as like, what does that mean for you? Because just because your past is coming back doesn't mean you have to actually follow through. But we do have the Lovers here, which to me is a deep connection. And that could be coming back towards you. I'm also getting fire sign with that as well. That song Promise by Jagged Edge popped up in my head, so you might want to listen to that. So this is someone holding on to you from your past. They don't want to let you go, and I think that a lot of you might be aware of that. And I feel like things that are happening in the world are what is leading this person to remember the past. So maybe they've gone through their life stages and it's not what they thought it was. And maybe they promised not to go backwards, but they can't help it because of things going on. They wish that they would have done something different. Why do we have earth sign and have courage here? Oops. Oh, shoot. I'm about to fall. Okay, we don't want to be falling out the... Okay, this fell on the floor. Damn, I'm over spitting. Knight of Wands, but it was actually going to be in the upright. So definitely somebody that may have mistreated you in the past or mistreated a earth sign in the past. They're wanting to spin the block again. But with this Knight of Wands, I feel like they're still finicky and they're not sure. I'm going to put that back. So definitely I'm getting heavy earth and heavy fire. Let's see. Why is earth sign and have courage there? So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're not expecting anything from this person. So I kind of feel with the have courage and the earth sign, it's basically saying that any earth signs involved in this situation need to not expect anything different. So I feel like whoever this person is, you have to have the courage to walk away and the strength to not go backwards, because I feel like people are, like I said, circling the block again because they're going through their internal issues because of things happening in the world. And so they're looking for that person that they can rely on, if that makes sense. So definitely, I don't feel like it's a surprise to you guys. You may already know this, or this might be something that continuously happens. But I feel like this person will stifle you. And that's why you're being asked, earth signs, to have the strength and protect yourself, because it's just going to take you down the rabbit hole again. Whatever this this thing is that's coming back. Why we have musician and begin writing now. We have judgment in reverse. So no second chances. This is something about righting your wrongs, and also what I'm seeing with this, if you guys have been journaling for a while, this is asking you to go backwards and go back and see what it was that you were trying to convey, or what message you were trying to get out on pen and paper. Because there's some type of blockage here. There is no second chances, or something shouldn't be revisited. Sorry. People upstairs walking like crazy. Right. And we're going to pull, I'm going to pull from another deck too. Why do we have wealth and earth magic? We have the moon card. Something hidden, or something that you're keeping a secret. I don't know, for some of you, you might be doing some type of ritual coming up that's going to bring you money, and maybe you're being secretive and keeping this from people, or maybe you know something's coming for you and you're keeping it a secret. Somebody could have stole some money and keeping it a secret and planted it in nature. I ain't gonna go there. We'll come back to that one, but there's something that's hidden, something that's not, something mysterious. So maybe you're getting money, you don't know how. We'll come back to that one. Why do we have emotions and laugh and have fun? That's probably the positive, most positive one. 8 of Wands. So this is about quickly doing something. Again, fire energy. Having that spark and that passion to have fun again. I feel like whatever's happening in the world right now has led to some people not feeling like they want to do anything, or the joy has been sucked from them. But this is about being honest and truthful to yourself. This is going to happen fast, or it's something that needs to happen fast so that way you can stay on track. At the bottom, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. So there's something that's still lingering, something that you haven't moved past, that's blocking you. So that could be why you're feeling stuff a lot. We do have 3 of Wands. So yeah, you guys are focused on your future. And I think this is a time that you have to be focused on the future instead of what we're dealing with right now in the world. So as we, talk about the world, since that's what this message is about to be, or supposed to be. Let me go ahead and get, what do I want to get? Let's use these, the everyday witch ones. He said right your wrongs. We all know that people spin the block all the time. And I think it comes down to every time that it happens, you're being tested. And you have to tell yourself, like, no, I'm not going to do that. Time is going by really fast. It literally was just 5:50 not too long ago. That's so weird. But anyway, what else is everyone watching need to know? I'll get 3 of these cards. 1, 2. What else does everybody need to know right now? Oops. Okay, so the first card out is make a move. Again, you have water, you have nature. So we have something that basically saying don't put your emotions into everything. Now's the time to just go for what you're wanting and not put too much thought into it. And when I say not too much thought, I'm not saying, oh, just up and leave. I feel like a lot of people stay out of emotion. So if you're at a job and you've been there for a long time, it's probably because you feel emotionally tied to that job. This is basically saying you have to remove that out of it and go after what your mind is telling you need to do. So leave the emotions out of it. If your mind is saying, hey, this is what needs to happen, it needs to happen. With all these fish being here, I'm getting new beginnings and surprises. So this is something that you might surprise yourself. Once you finally move past something, you're going to surprise yourself like, dang, I never thought I would be here and be able to do this. We also have learn from life. So again, we talked about life purpose and life situations. Again, every time I see this card, I kind of get like a little leery just because I see like a distraction. If it's like kind of like you've done all the research, you've done all the things that you could possibly do to be on the right path. And I kind of see this as somebody who is trying to bring you back in, like a manipulation. They're not showing their face. It's just their hands saying, hey, come here with me. And then it's like once you get outside, you're going to notice like a whole lot of stuff. So this card, it could be a positive thing. Learn from life. You know, enjoying stuff because now you have a different lease on life. But every time I see this card, it's kind of like you have to be skeptical of something that is coming or presenting themselves to you. And so all the stuff that you have learned from your past, you have to take that in consideration before making a decision about something. Because it also sees that there's somebody like distraction. Because this cat is distracted. And if we're talking about, this being the witch, everyday witch oracle card, that's the familiar. So the familiar is over here, messing with the bird, which it looks like a cardinal. The ancestors, like everybody over here is like, oh yeah, we've taught her well. So it could be that they're letting you fly solo, basically, without intervening. So definitely take heed of that. Your life lessons and your past history is going to help you because I feel like you're going to always be presented with people and things and situations from your past. And you're going to have to figure out, how do I proceed without, guidance, if that makes sense. So if someone's outside acting crazy and you know that it's not right because of stuff that you've seen in your past, then you have to make that decision. How do you proceed with it? Do you also give them that, or do you turn the other cheek and walk away? This also has a lot to do with ego. And this is just giving life experiences. So not just necessarily age, because this person actually looks young. I'm just getting that life experiences is what helps you in the future. We also have meditation to dig deep. So the meditation to dig deep, this is something that can take some time, especially if you're an overthinker, such as moi. This basically is just quiet time that you're really kind of asking yourself and your higher self, like, what do I do? What's my next step? Again, this can go along with journaling, which we also had that out here. Shadow work journal. I'm not getting paid to say that, but I actually enjoy it. I do need to get back on it though, if I'm being realistic. But again, this is about protection. So meditation to dig deep, meaning finding your happy place, because look at all this protection. This looks like amethyst around and selenite. I think I said that right. There's so many different layers. So it's like you keep learning and you keep uncovering things about yourself as time goes by. This could even be you guys realizing a lot of stuff. And it's kind of like you have to ask yourself and quiet your mind to say, like, what is my next step? What do I do? At the bottom, we do have give love. So again, there's something about relationships here, or even just love in general. This looks like fire magic. So it's kind of like spreading love instead of hate. So if we're talking about the world, what's going on, there's not enough love in the world and there's too much hate. So all it takes is people to band together to actually bring joy around and just bring happiness. And this could even be powerful people, like people given the power to make decisions that could actually affect people. Even the moon is happy. This is also giving me the vibe that war is not the answer, and there needs to be peace between two people, which y'all already know what's going on, but it looks like there needs to be peace and some type of pact or agreement made to bring peace and joy again to a situation. We also have speak your mind. So we always have things here, a lot of things with two people. So this could just be you and yourself, like your higher self and your low vibrational self, kind of like battling it out with one another. But don't lose who you are. It's okay to speak your mind, even in the presence of someone that is, you know, spiritual or that has a higher standard, I would say, or a higher level, I should say, placement. I'm getting resilience here. Also, don't shy away is what I'm getting from that. Let's get 3 from this. Oops. Hey, all y'all coming in. Oops. Ooh, TV. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know. I had to take my style that I had down. Yeah. Anyway. It's neither here nor there. Alright. What does everybody need to worry about in the world? We have lots. So we have chance. So kind of like chance encounters. You never know when your chance is going to come. It says yes and no. So there's something about timing here. And life is a game of chance. So people think, oh, if I make the best decision, then everything good's going to happen. There's always a cause and effect, whether it's a positive or a negative. So say if you decide to turn the other cheek and not do so. Say if someone's arguing with you, right? And they have a choice to hit you or not hit you. If they hit you, there's some type of consequence. If they don't hit you, then there's possibility that they could get hit. So it's kind of like there's a game of chance here when it comes to life. None of us right now, when we talk about what's going on in the world, none of us know exactly what's happening until it actually happens. And I think that that's what the scary part is. And that's what is creating this level of dread over the world, because people don't know what's happening next. It's like people are preparing for the worst instead of just letting things be. So kind of how Vibrant was talking about ebb and flow, just letting things be. That is really hard. I'm not even gonna lie. That's hard. Because a lot of people like to have control, and when the control is not there, it's hard to just let something just be naturally and happen. What else is going on in the world? We have interpretation, so palmistry. So again, this is people that are interpreting things differently. It shows here Mercury, Apollo, Saturn, and Jupiter. Something about possible palm readings. I don't know if you guys have done that. I don't know why that scares me, because I don't need to know when I'm going to die. So that kind of goes to this chance. Just let it happen when it's supposed to. Hopefully not no time soon. But yeah, it's about interpretation. So people see things differently. And I think that's another reason why things in the world are a little crazy, because everyone wants to be like, oh no, I'm the victim. This is happening to me. You need to understand. And then the other people are like, no, it's me. This is... So everybody's trying to say that they're going through stuff. Like everybody is saying that. And that's why it's kind of far removed on anything being said, because people are interpreting things from their point of view. So it's like if someone disrespects you, they may not have actually disrespected you, but because you felt disrespected, that's why you can say that they were disrespected you. So it's all about interpretation. It can be read differently, said differently. That's kind of how that is. Let me get one more. It says Ogam. I think I said that right. And we have, I want to say OG Ham. I know that's not how it is, y'all. But I want to say OG Ham. We have nature again. And it looks like this tree has been bruised, but, you know, it's kind of healing. And this is kind of giving me like vibe of tomorrow's a new day. So definitely, I do feel like a lot of you needed some time to heal and figure out your life before you can get back to your old self of being happy and fun and not taking and absorbing stuff around you. Because this tree looks damaged, but it's also healing itself. So that's kind of an, you know, how you guys might see yourself. Like you've been through a lot and you're healing yourself, and now you're saying, I deserve this. But because of stuff happening in the world, you might have to rein it back, or you feel like you have to hide something from the world. But I'm getting be your authentic, true self out here too. Because it said speak your mind. So don't forget who you are. At the bottom, we have Shagai, I believe, fragmented. So maybe you guys feel like pieces of your old self. You're trying to put yourself back together. Again, about grounding. Something about grounding that might bring balance to your life. We also have fortuitous and fortune cookie. So again, this is about chance. You don't know what you're going to get. When you get a fortune cookie, you don't know what it's going to say. At that moment in time, it can actually be something that you resonate with, something that you're going through. But this is literally about chance as well. So something random. You never know what's going to happen. And I feel like that's what's happening in the world. We just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. So every day it's like you're trying to prepare yourself. Like, okay, well, if this happens, then I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do this. A lot of people are preparing for stuff in case they need it. And if they don't need it, then that's even better. And I'm going to say this because that's what came to me. A lot of people who came from nothing are going to be able to survive and handle this a lot better than people who had spoon fed. Let me just say it like that. Golden spoon fed. Unfortunately. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's the song that came with Tupac. Which, by the way, I hope I don't get demonetized for saying this, but y'all let me know, because of course, I know Tupac was not from California, but that's where he grew up. So same with me, I grew up in California. Some just don't seem right that this guy, Keefe D, I think that's his name, that he's taking the fall for his murder. I really feel like there's a lot of stuff going on with that, including you know who, the one that dances in everybody's videos. Some just don't seem right. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Y'all let me know. That's just a side note. It has nothing to do with this, but that song popped up trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. So that's kind of what people are doing nowadays, especially when it comes to this inflation stuff, because it's real. There's people out here that try to act like it's not real, but definitely it is. And you can see it in the grocery store. Like, butter should not cost like $5. Like, for real. Yeah, Vibrant. I'll probably say that for another day, probably for my other channel, because I kind of want to kind of dive into that stuff too. But it's just like, it's like perfect timing. I don't know. Absolutely. Because I just find it hard to believe that this man has been talking about this and no one's did anything until now. But whatever. We gonna leave that alone. Let's get back to this reading. Oh, yeah. That too. I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't even want to go into that part. Which, I mean, there's a lot to say about that situation. People find it hard to believe, and this kind of goes along with what's going on in the world, but people find it hard to believe that people can be pawns in situations. Just like Sexy Red. She literally just came out of nowhere and she's spreading this negativity. You know, not talking about practicing safe sex, just acting like the stereotype of black women that they think we are. So that's just, I don't know, maybe we'll save that for another thing, but I just had to get that out. I was speaking my mind, so it's not to rag on nobody. You know, I'm not in that industry, but yeah, it's just, I don't know if it was a plant or what. There's always an agenda. You can even go back to the whole school prison line situation, and that's something that Crazy Bone was talking about too one time, about the private prisons. But anyway, let me move on. All right, let's get some more on this, and then I'll get the future, what we can expect. All right, so what else can we expect about people in the world right now? Everybody watching right now. All right, so we have the Five of Swords in reverse. It's like people are being mindful of how they treat people, or they're needing to, you know, do that, because the Five of Swords in reverse is like somebody's realized the error of their ways. So this could be somebody that has used you and they realize that they shouldn't have did that. So maybe stuff has started happening to them and they're like, oh, I need to tell this person I'm sorry, because they feel like you're the source of their negativity or things that are happening to them. Some people are powerful like that. I'm just going to say that. But yeah, I feel like people are regretting some stuff that they've done. Yeah, they just be doing too much. We have Six of Wands, and I seen this when I was shuffling. And that's weird. Let me see what else. And the High Priestess in reverse. So this is what this is. People know how powerful you are. Anybody watching this right now, if you feel like this is you, they feel like they know you're powerful. I feel like a lot of you are starting to realize, and things are coming out even more instead of you keeping it inside. And I feel like you're meant to do that because that's what your path is. This Six of Wands is about, I was going to say promotion, but basically this is about you succeeding in something. So I feel like a lot of you are going to have something from your past come back, and it's kind of like you're going to level up because you're not going to give in to it. or you might have a different mindset. So say if someone comes back in trying to be in a relationship and they start doing the same stuff, you're not going to have that same type of energy with that person. So it's kind of like you've elevated, because now you know how the person is. You're not going to hold your tongue. You're going to tell this person, speak your mind and say, hey, this is not how you're going to treat me, blah, blah, blah. And then so be it. So I feel like that's what's missing. A lot of people know there's a lot of issues going on in the world right now. No one wants to speak on it. So everyone's trying to act, or most people, not everyone. Most people are trying to act like it's not existing, which is creating more of a problem. And this is the top caller, shot caller, people that got the money. It's like they don't want to come up off of their wealth, but you have people working for you who, you know, why not? Why wouldn't you? To keep things going. What else do they need to know? Okay, we have the Fool card. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Nine of Swords. So a lot of you are starting to see that it's too overwhelming to stay and have too many people in your inner circle that don't need to be there. A lot of you have seen the falseness of people. Maybe they were trying to act like they were, you know, doing well, or things were going great, but that was just based off of their views on it. This could also be people mistreating you and thinking they did nothing wrong. But I'm seeing here there's a lot about being alone at this time. You're not wanting to be around people because they create this level of anxiety and overwhelming feeling in you. And this is about you just going with the flow as well, because the Fool card is like, look, I'm just going to see where this takes me, and that's all I could do. But I feel like in this path that you're taking, you are also being guided, and this is the change that is needed to bring in new energy. Because some of us have been stuck in this cycle, and I feel like all this stuff going on is kind of a test for everyone to see what side you're going to choose. And I remember I did a reading, I don't know if it was last January, I think it was last year, where I talked about picking a side. There was a reading about picking a side. I can't remember. But I think now is the time. People are choosing what side you're going to be on. Are you going to be on the side of positivity, growth, and change? Or are you going to be on the side of negativity, stagnation, and similarities? Like, that's kind of like the good versus bad type of thing. At the bottom, we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about people not wanting to work on a solution, or not wanting to work at all, because I'm pretty sure y'all seen that. And then we have the Two of Wands. So this is about making a decision. So you guys have a choice. There's some choice that you have. You can stay, or you can go, or you can fall in line, or you can create your own path. A lot of you are looking like to your past and being like, I don't want to deal with that no more. I want something different. So there's definitely something that you have to choose at this time. Let's go ahead and get some wow. I'm surprised that Capricorn even apologized or said anything. Because as Capricorn, most of us, we don't like to apologize. But some of us that are healed and actually high vibrational, because I don't have a problem. We have change again. And we have a marriage here. So something you're going to be committed to. But I don't have a problem saying if I've done something wrong. Exactly. But I don't have no problem saying if I'm wrong. And I think that that's something that a lot of people will refuse to say they did anything wrong. And just keep people believing that they were the issue. But if I mess up, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I didn't do that. Or, I mean, I did it, or I'm sorry, or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. That's like grown stuff, you know? All right, so moving forward, what can we expect? We have child, so something about innocence here. That just popped out. Let me see what else. We have courtship. And then we have mature man. So in the sense of the world, how I see it, is that there's still some innocence in the world. And it's something about needing to take things one step at a time. And so there's some type of change that's going to be slowly happening, because it's going to take people to remove their ego and their mask in order to see that, hey, let's figure this out from both perspectives. Let's try to figure this thing out so we can all be successful. This could even be the political party, you know, coming together for the common good of the people. Because without the people, the world's not going to go around. And then we have mature men here, which is like the overseer, you know, someone with knowledge and power. You know, this is the God card, or at least one of them. And again, I'm getting life path, because it's like, okay, courtship, and then we have mature man. So it's like it's going to take maturity from both sides in order to make things right. And people have to let go of their ego, their pride, and let that go. And I think that's a major reason why people are realizing, or they will realize moving forward at some point, that it was a mistake. Something, mistreating someone or taking some step, it was a mistake. So people are going to have to be brought down to a childlike nature, like learning something all over again. What else? 3 more. Look, we have mature woman out here too. We also have main male. So this seems like a lot of people involved. And we have bad health. So again, the bad health is over on the side of what I was talking about. You know, people feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and it's creating issues within their body. Also, what I'm getting here is that people are harming the world because we have nature here, and there's going to be some healing that's going to need to be had. People need to find their joy again, is what I'm seeing. I feel like that's the title, actually. People need to find their joy in the midst of negativity. At the bottom, we have change again. So there's definitely a change occurring. Some of you might feel it. Some of you might not. But it's definitely a change. And we have expectation. So with this change, you have to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. And I feel like people are expecting something that just magically happened. But it took a long time to get to this point. So it's going to take a long time to build it to the new way of thinking and how things should be. So that's the reading, y'all. Again, this is just for any signs. The ones that came out heavy are earth, fire, and air. So y'all look into that. But that was the reading. I might do another one some other time and go from there. There's something about a lot of love here too, just to let that out there. I feel like somebody needs to take a chance, or people in the world need to take a chance on something that maybe they didn't think would work. I might do a quick one after this as well. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm about to go find me something to eat. So I thank y'all for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Y'all have a good one.